here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today. This is turning into a mucky quagmire. They gather them up and they drop them at a farm. There is no help for farmers who are dumped with problems like this. Nothing goes to waste when corn's involved. So let's get started. She didn't do it today. Oh, there she goes. Hi! Hi! Are you excited? Hi, Puppy Girl! Hi! Hi! There you go. Careful. Careful. There you go. There's a little over here for somebody. And look at this one's in its spot. Hi. You're so polite, you just sit there waiting. You're so polite. Good puppy cat. That's the tomcat. Hi. I didn't get Scotty. He ran into the milk house before I could give him his scoop. He went. As soon as they hear my voice. Hi, bud.
Well, back here, the dish.
Yeah, I'm going to come back there. Scotty's waiting. Oh, Scotty, you're so polite. Scotty likes to eat in private. That one cat. She usually leaves back and forth between the bars. Hi, little munchkin. Somebody just sent us an e-transfer for the calendars before I even got the shipping price. And she sent $50. The calendars are $30. So she said whatever's left over put towards feeding the cats, which is a nice idea because the cats are costing us a fortune. Hi, pussy cats. Was there someone here? Say hi. Okay, that's morning feeding.
These are all done.
Except for Alexander.
This is all done.
What was it?
Yeah. I just did it all.
Did you get a close-up of their faces eating contentedly?
There you go.
You didn't do salt and mineral, did you? Arnie, did
There's
you
a
do?
close-up of the sheep.
Did you do salt and mineral?
Yes, I did.
Are you sure?
You might want to double check everything.
So you did. This group in the old heifer barn is out of hay. So Arnie's just brought a bale of hay into the feeder. He brought it in the door over there with his skid steer, dropped it at the end of the feeder. He's gonna go cut the strings off that bale, and then he's gonna roll it out here for them. And I guess we'll put that in the feeder in hyperlapse so you can see what this process looks like for those of you who are new to the channel. Breakfast of Champions.
What's that?
Breakfast of Champions.
Cornflakes.
And I'm sure, as all our regular Ewetopians know, Arnie's little talk last night about him being banned from YouTube videotaping for the next month is totally his way of getting people worked up and getting a response again. So there is no ban on Arnie. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to grin and bear it. And we've had just a little bit of rain, and we do have gravel all over this yard, and we put gravel down every year. But as you can see, this is turning into a mucky quagmire already. And this is why we try to explain why we prefer to have our wrapped hay around the barn in piles rather than spread out in the fields. It's because this is what winter, spring, and fall looks like in the yard. And this is a graveled yard. If it's out in the field and you're driving in it every day, it gets like this, only deeper and deeper and deeper, because you're going over it every day back and forth. And yeah, you can get stuck in the field, but the main thing is you're definitely going to destroy your field. We do have our yard graveled and set up for bales, and it still gets mucky. But at least we're not destroying our fields, which are used for pasture and growing crops and stuff. It's never a criticism of other people, how they do it. But that is why we do it this way. And here comes Alexander for his food. Hi, Alexander. And his little baby. Alexander's the dad. And I've been having a lot of people saying, oh, you've got so many cats. Are you going to neuter them all? And making it seem like I'm a negligent person with these cats. But if you have been following me, we did have everyone taken care of on the farm here until a litter of 7, I think it was, got dropped off here. And that's what people do to farmers. They get a litter of cats, kittens, they gather them up, and they drop them at a farm. I'll tell you what most farmers do when that happens. They put out rat poison and they kill the cats, or they shoot them. That is normal, because farmers do not want cats on their farm. They may want 1 or 2 or 3, like we had with the male cats. That was perfect because they're not reproducing and they were keeping the mice under control. But we don't, as much as we love the kittens, we don't want them here. The kittens now are costing us a fortune in feed because we can't bear to see cats suffering and dying around the farm. Not only that, it can spread diseases and stuff if you have sick animals around. So the cats are all healthy. As for spaying them, I've told this story many times, but for people who are new, spaying costs at least $500 a cat here. You have to catch them. These are wild cats. As much as they come up to the feeders and stuff to be fed in the morning, they are wild cats. There's like only Pippi and Alexander that I can actually touch. The rest of the time, if you try to touch them, they run. And they have like 20 buildings to hide in, all these bales to hide in, fields to hide in, like lots of places to escape. But if I did manage to get them all gathered up, then I would still have to handle them and try get not scratched to pieces. Then I gotta take 10 cats to the vet. But guess what? You have to book an appointment to bring cats to be spayed at a vet. Where we live, anyway. And I can't guarantee that I can catch 1 or 10 in a day. And so I have to make an appointment. And if I don't have an appointment, I gotta hold these cats that are wild in something, a cage, I don't know. But I don't have the time. I don't have the money. We don't have disposable income. And people don't understand that The people who drop these cats off are the problem, and they do it to all farmers. And farmers, yeah, I've talked to lots of farmers in the past. I did spay. When I moved here, I spayed 22 cats. Cost me a lot of money, but I couldn't stand it. And I rounded them up and took them in one by one and got them all done. Within a year, I had 3 left. 3 males, Scotty, Tommy, and Oliver. And all the rest got eaten by coyotes. It was very, very expensive for me. So, if I can catch a few, I will do it. But my intention is to get them tamer first so that I can maybe handle someone. Vets do not give you a discount on spaying and neutering, and there is no spay-neuter clinic here. I've tried all this. If the Humane Society could come out and catch the cats for me, I would gladly let people do that too, but that's not offered either. There is no help for farmers who are dumped with problems like this. So, my option is to do my best, let nature take its course, which nature being coyotes, and spay who I can, when I can, if I can. Or I can put out poison or have Arnie bring out the gun and shoot them. So, I'm thinking most people don't want the violent, horrible method, but it's very easy to criticize when you're not in this situation. This is not a situation we want to be in. It's not like we went out and purchased a bunch of unspayed female cats and let it get out of control. That's not how it happened here. So, if you want to come here and catch them for us and spay them for us, I would say thank you very much. That's a very kind gesture. But other words, I think a little more understanding with things like that is called for, because these are the type of issues that actually keep me up at night, because I don't want this happening and I can't afford to deal with it either. We're farmers. We're the peasants, lowest on the food chain. We don't have extra money. But we do love these cats. Look at Oliver. Not Oliver, Alexander. He's a male. I'm not too worried. Hi. And I think his little son is a male too. But what I did in the past is I spayed the females because males don't reproduce. So if they're all males here intact, then I feel at least I've gotten the ones who are reproducing. Oh, Alexander. Because if I did just the males, then the other males would come in when the females went and eat. So the females are the targets. Hi, Alexander. Hi. Are you Alexander's son? Give him some food. Oh, he's playing with Alexander too.
He wants to come up to you, but he won't.
Hi. So these two, for some reason, only stay in the coverall, which is good. So these guys are back here. And they're in control of the coveralls. Cats again. You guys are saying, when are we getting fed? It's always the cats first, you guys. purge it. Just feed him. Hi, buddy. Hi, you still waiting for yours? Hi, Cupcake. Hi there, Hamish. Hi, girls. Hi, Klondike. If they get a little in their tufts, it gives the others plenty to do all day long, rooting out the little corn kernels from the wool. And they do that. Nothing goes to waste when corn's involved. So Arnie's in there putting the salt and mineral out for Hilton. He's in the pen here eating, but since we know that he can turn on a moment's notice now, we definitely have spotters here to distract in case he decides to go for you. And we haven't had any other incidents with him, but we're hyper vigilant with Hilton's group because of that. The other rams don't seem to be an issue, but we still do watch them. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Marshall. Hi, you guys. Hi. Happy to see you guys. You are the friendly crew. Oh my goodness. How you doing? Matador? We call you Matt for short. Hi there. You guys are so wonderful. Oh my goodness. These are my favorite little guys. Last born, the straggler group. But these guys all know their name. And they'll come running across the pen to visit. Hi, little mister. You look lovely these days. Oh my goodness. Marcus. Hi, Matador. Marshall. You've got attitude. Yeah, you do. Hi there. Hi. My goodness, you are the friendly group. Oh, I know. Here we go. There. These are all the short, stocky rams. Hi. Little mister, that was a little nibble on your part. Yeah. Hi there. Hi. Oh my goodness. You can come see without doing that, okay? Hi. Oh my goodness. It's so hard to leave this pen. Everybody's friendly in here. Oh dear. Oh dear. So I keep saying it, but we are going to be DNA testing these guys. Just haven't got around to it yet. And these guys won't take long, and they're friendly. Don't hit him. There's room for everyone. It's one thing about rams, they don't want to share. Marcus, you are spectacular. Look at the width on this little guy. Really nice. And you guys are also nice. I don't know how it happened. You guys are just so nice. And we sold a whole bunch more from this group that I think they're coming to pick them up next week. So we'll have a look at that. He wanted Marcus and some of these stockier guys, but we haven't DNA tested them yet. And if there are ours, there's a few of these guys I really want to use myself. Don't be fighting. See that? At this time of year, they just love the cool temperatures, and it gets them all sparky. And like I say, Rems that are sparky play. They want to play, but they play rough. They're not meaning to be mean, but they will play rough with each other. And yeah, even during play, they can kill each other. So we try to keep them as calm as possible. But when you add ewes and a breeding group into that equation, then it goes from playing to aggression. And Arnie's just about to put some corn into the feeder here. So all the big boys are waiting here. Gladiator and all the big guys. And these are the little guys waiting. He's coming in with the grinder mixer, which has all his corn in it. And he's going to fill up the bin here to feed these boys. Has a gate there so they can't eat it while he's pouring it out. But some of them already are lining up at the feeder because they do know where that corn's going next. They're pretty smart. In the ram barn, it's actually a corn ration. It's got the limestone in it and everything for the rams. But see, they're all lined up. All buddies. The next question will be, why does he pour it on their heads? Well, if he tried to push all their heads out when he comes along here, he'd never get anything done. So they can move their heads back in when the grain's being poured, or they can just leave it there, which they normally do. If you pour it in the middle of the feeder, they can't reach it. So they can move. They just choose not to. get to see how handsome they all are. And these are the little lads. And that's little mister in the second position here. As you can see, he's eating extremely well now. And at the back of the barn, we have the January, February rams. We keep them separated by age groups because they tend to fight. Hi, buddies. I think we got 4 of these leaving in a few days. Off to a new home. So 4 of them are going to a new home, and then when Arnie goes to the sales barn, this ram is going to go as well. That's why he has an X on his tail, because his testicles are too small, and we don't want that. It's a very cold day today, so everyone's holding them up, but his are half the size of everyone else, so we can't have him as a breeding ram. Hi, Ferdinand. Ferdinand's one of our oldest rams. He came from a show sheep farm. That's why he's so big. But he's in great shape. We won't be using him again because we don't want to use these tall guys anymore. We want to go to the shorter stock here. But he is going to retire here. He's not going to go to slaughter. Hi, boys. Casanova from the same farm as Ferdinand. That's why he's big too. We were hoping he wouldn't grow so big, but he did. There's Gimli. He's another retiree here. Hi, Gimmy. Putting some of the feed into the ewe lamb barn as well. Getting it topped up. Brutally cold and windy. I was just doing drinkers and yeah, it's numbing. I'm going to need gloves again. And someone a few people have mentioned the corn stalks in our fields, trying to find solutions for the corn stalks. Someone said too bad some neighbor couldn't come bale it up and feed it to the cows or whatever. There are a lot of issues with that. The main issue is that corn stalks have no value. They're debris. They're dead stalks, like bamboo almost. And it's not food. When people make corn silage, they're cutting the stalks when they're still fresh and green and alive. When you make seed corn, the stalks are dead at that point. The plant has no nutritional value at all. So no farmer is going to want to feed that to their animals unless their animals are starving. And same thing like we've said with the hay. Anyone who grows corn is got the same issue. So there's plenty of corn stalks around. It's not something people are going to come to you or want to have, or that you can sell, or that you can give away. It's just not going to happen. I know some farmers have gone out and baled the stalks up, but you got to realize that to do that you need to cut it with your mower, which is worth a lot of money, and then you gotta rake it up, which the rakes are a lot of money too, and then you gotta bale it, and those corn stalks, like I said, are like bamboo almost, and you need really heavy duty equipment to be able to handle it without that equipment breaking, which again we can't afford. And the amount of time it would take to do that. What we want is it to go back into the soil where it can compost and add nutrition. We don't need more bedding, which would be extremely, extremely coarse and take lots of time and probably lots of equipment repairs. So the best thing is to get it plowed into your ground so that it actually is fertilizing your field instead of taking it off. There they go.
At least they give them that freedom.
So hopefully that helps to clarify some things. I think we're being really kind to the cats and keeping them alive. They're not our cats. They're some city person's cat who dropped them here. And the corn stalks, we're going to deal with them. We're going to get them back in the field. So I'm running in the house to get warm now. I'm just freezing. It is so cold. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not mad or anything about all those things. I just wanted to clarify that things aren't always as simple or straightforward as things seem, or easy. Bye for now.